What, like?
The star.
Yeah, y'all already know. Seven the Panther. That dude Fizz on the beat. Yeah. We live in entertainment. Sound change. Crown the kings, homie. This is where it get ill. About to have the tip off live as the tip drill. From the court to the diamond, to the track, to the big skin, flying around the field, starting five forever, keeping it real. If it matters in the world of sports, blue jeans and long sleeves, they taking no shorts. Hot to death, oh yes, these are the sports podcasts live as a pro's corpse. Biz market wave, the starting five goes off. No matter who you cheer for, emotions out the window, they analyze it with clear thoughts. They take it way deeper than the boys ever. No longer got any use for the four letters. The latest news, score stats and the view from the sideline. Ain't no guideline, it's just the truth. Yeah, no need to dig for a pardon line. It's always in season and people starting five. We going in on three, run the baseline, starting five. We got what you need. If the sports news you see, we don't waste time. We talking cause we live it. We got what you need. We going in on three, run the baseline, starting five. We got what you need. And y'all know me, seven sign, I'm the illest cat spit. I got what you need.
We got a late one. We might not be too long tonight, but that's fine. Happy Mother's Day to all of our wives, mothers, grandmothers, great grandmothers, anybody who's a mother that's not a bastard that doesn't do like the fathers and go get the milk and never come back. Shout outs to the real mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day once again. What up, everybody? It's your boy, the man, DJ in H5. Your mom's favorite fat guy from deepest, darkest Africa this time. And we're back in blue and orange skies with the newest episode of the Starting Five. As always, hit that box next to TJ's head. Get that 20% off your order using the code STARTING5. What up, TJ?
Happy Mother's Day, first and foremost.
Oh.
You know what I love seeing? I love seeing people on the internet saying Tyrese Maxey is nowhere near Jalen Brunson's level. And these are devout fans of the Philadelphia 76ers. How
they were saying that like he's above them? Like he's above?
Yes, he's better. He was better or just as good. And, you know, the blinders were taken off this series. But we're going to get into that. What's up? Forgive me, y'all. In my soon to be 53 years on this planet, I ain't never seen no shit like this. You know what I'm saying? So forgive me.
One game at a time, brother. One game at a time.
Yeah, forgive me for being extra jovial this evening, but I mean, yeah, man. Happy Mother's Day. What's up, Jay?
What's popping, gentlemen? It's a fine evening. Fine evening to be breaking bread with y'all tonight, man. I'm just upset I don't have me a little drink, but you know, I usually can't stand Sundays and I hate Mondays, but this is a glorious Sunday. Glorious Sunday. Praise his name. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there.
His name says Gerald Wilkins jersey reseller. And TJ said, I made 2 threes against the Sixers. It's fucking insane.
Listen.
And I got the orange and blue broom out.
Bro, listen. You know what? We just have to enjoy the ride because
yes,
it's one game at a time. But you know what? We also have to enjoy the success as this team, continues to climb. We're back in the ECF, so we at least accomplish what we did last year. There's no fall off, and like we always said every year, we just want seasonal improvement, and we know
Yep.
what we got to do right now. We There's still a lot of work to be done, but you have to be proud of the type of ball they're playing. They're peaking at the right time. They're playing good basketball. There's never ever anything unsatisfying about taking down a division rival, right? On a
True.
Not like this. Not like
in
this,
their
though, Jamal.
in their home
Not
court,
like this.
officially using their stadium as your practice facility at this point, right?
Yo,
you
JB,
know,
like they're trying, like this generation's Knicks is trying to make the Sixers a rival. Like
they're,
it's like
they're,
we're pushing hard. You're going to the bars in South Jersey in enemy territory,
yes,
standing
sir.
alone with the Knicks hat, Knicks gear on,
Standing on
and coming out
business.
strong.
Yes, sir.
Standing on business.
Boy, that bar was quiet as kept the other night. Boy, they couldn't. I mean, they're clapping. I had a little liquid courage in me too,
But
clapping like a
they ended
damn.
up putting the they put the jukebox on to shut you
That's
up.
right. That's it. All of a sudden, Van Morrison was playing, bro. That's out there clapping like a
Listen,
seal. Looking
He
around.
clapping like a seal, TJ. Somebody flipped the coin in to play Sweet Home Alabama. To be like,
somebody
boy,
did the
remember where you at,
Fonzarelli
boy?
quarter flip from across the.
They said, boy, remember where you are right now.
We've been waiting a long time. I remember how much stress 2 years ago that Knicks Sixers series cost me when we had no idea who was going to come out of there, and all them antics and all that dirty shit MB did, and all the bullshit from their coach was talking in the press conference and all that crap. And shout out to Nick Nurse. I know he's going through it. I don't want to see anybody ever lose a brother by blood. So I know he's going through it. But this is a fantastic win. The Knicks put boot to ass, belt to ass, boot to ass, stepped on throats for 2 straight series now, and that's
Woodshed.
and fire
Woodshed
And
whippings.
that this team never
and
plays with. So
and TJ, I don't think Joel Embiid wants to see Mitchell Robinson for a little while
that
The
relationship is
memes,
done.
dog.
After the
The memes.
posterization.
Yes, sir.
The memes. They were holding up behind the backboard.
Yes,
The
sir.
meme of Mitchell Robinson dunking over Joel Embiid while he was shooting free throws. It
You
was
know,
crazy.
mm,
It was
um,
crazy. I loved it. I
I
loved
remember
it.
when the Knicks drafted Robinson. He was that skinny kid, and just
Yep.
watching him get abused and shoved around by Embiid all those years until Mitchell grew into his man body, and then
Yeah.
that shit a couple years ago with the leg pulling and all the dirty shit, and Mitchell Robinson. He flipped the script on him. He's the kid that finally beat his pops in the driveway 1-on-1.
It was like the end of a movie, like the bully finally gets conquered.
That's it, bro. It's like he got game with Denzel and Ray Allen. You know what I mean? So,
This,
but
Beat
that
him
dunk,
with tears.
I just want to say one thing. After every interview with the Knicks, they always said that was the game. The game is over. We're back to 0-0. These
Yeah.
motherfuckers are playing like they're desperate. Like
yeah,
they're on the
playing with a
losing
chip.
end of it. Every
Mhm.
interview is like, okay, yeah, we won that series, but we got to move on. We didn't win nothing yet. And
No,
credit Jalen Brunson for getting these guys of one mind. They're like a hive mind right now. You
yeah,
understand
man.
what I'm saying?
Hell
They
yeah.
are not fucking around. There's no out of character. There's nobody doing too much dancing, laughing, clapping. There's no dude who's extra high fiving. None of that. They celebrate it within the moment and they move on to the next one. And that's
I
amazing.
I told y'all last week that this vibe is hitting different. This vibe, I didn't want to hear it because it was Philadelphia Eagle talk coming from me, and we just beat a Philly team. But like I said, the vibe that this team is given, it's a one game at a time, take what's in front of us and do what we got to do with it. One game at a time. I'm glad for right now, because I'm talking to ancillary shit. I'm glad for right now. We haven't been seeing the old Knicks tape shit and a lot of the people wilding out in the streets because we winning and stuff like that. Like this energy just all around to me is hitting totally different. I think to me, as I picked us to go to the finals, the road is looking very promising right now for us. But I said, this vibe is hitting to where we might see something special. We might see something special, very, very special that
The
we
way
needed in our lifetimes.
they're dismantling teams right now, every time they step on the court and do something, they're making history. This is
It
just
feels like
unheard
it,
of.
yeah.
No, we are making history. Like it's unheard of. We're damn near averaging like at least 25 points a game right now
Yeah.
Close
with
to
the
it.
offense.
Today's win,
Another
144 to
This
114.
is like the third or fourth time we've dropped 140 points in a playoff game.
Right.
That's unheard of.
Dusting teams, and it's what I like about what they're playing. One is the ball movement. The ball movement is insane. Two, even when they're not hitting shots, what's extremely evident is they do not give up. They are
No.
like a bunch of fucking velociraptors out there, bro, on defense and trying to. Okay, we're not hitting our shots, but we still gonna attack. Shout out to Cat. Cat's playing some good ball. He finally figured out he don't have to score 30 points. Cat, as that point center, is killing it.
He's
You got to
even
chill with the
enjoying
fouls.
passing the ball more than scoring now.
Yeah, and he's good at it, and that's what we need from him. Shout out to Mikal Bridges
For
with
waking up.
his defense and just the scoring he's doing. But like his defense is just like, you know, and remember we fine with a mid range game. You can use it. You know what I mean? As long as the ball goes in the hoop, we good. You know what I mean?
Right.
We don't need threes on every play, but like the Knicks are just not quitting on plays, and they're just bringing it on defense and keeping themselves in games, even when they're sitting down Cat and Brunson. You know, and if Bridges plays like this, and everybody else does their job, they're hard to beat because there's nobody in the league that can worry. That you got to worry about Brunson, you got to worry about Cat, you got to worry about OG if and when OG comes back. Right. There's nobody that can deal with Bridges too, and playing with you know what I mean.
Right.
And so if he just keeps doing what he's doing, you know, I expect a 7-game series with the Pistons. The Pistons are fucking young. They're strong. They're a bunch of goons, you know, and they got a chip on their shoulder from last year, and they're gonna try and quiet all the noise the Knicks got, and you know, we're not the home team. So, but you know.
But listen, if Deuce finally cracked his code and finally got out of his shell, like he did today, and Shamit, you still got Shamit that's pulling from fucking 30, and then you got Clarkson, a beast on the board. They got shooters, dog. This is what like Golden State was doing to people early on in their early championship years by just destroying people with just too many weapons to stop.
It's the defense, man, from what I see it. But I was watching something. They were referring to Shamit because you know everything else you got to deal with. They were referring to him as God Shamit. They're like, here comes God Shamit. No,
listen, man.
But yeah, though, we just gotta keep playing, playing our game. We gotta level up.
If you got Jordan Clarkson to buy in on defense and actually actively hit the boards for offensive rebounds,
I forgot about that too. Yeah,
goes to Mike Brown for turning that dude around instead of making him strictly a scorer off the bench.
No.
You got Jordan Clarkson, one of the most non-defensive players, people ever in the history of the NBA, to actually
I
man
did.
up.
Not
Yo,
the
the
whole
dude don't play.
history.
He was a fucking. He was a lawn chair on defense, bro. He was
I
a
Yeah,
remember
man.
him.
clown.
I remember.
You
He
just
was
went
them.
around
Yeah, them old 1970s lawn chairs joints too, man.
The metal ones that
Yeah,
you
the
try to
metal
click
joints.
in place.
Yes, sir.
You
Thanks to
never can
jack
get
up
It's
in
your
hard to
there.
play.
thighs.
Once you get in that perfect spot, you get in
Yes,
that
sir.
perfect spot, you gotta sit quick and hopefully you lock it in place.
So to
Yeah,
get
Never
bro.
that
forget.
man to
Damn,
change his game
that just
and have
flashed me
him
back.
buy into
Yes, sir.
what everybody else was buying into, and now him and Shaman are both coming off the bench with Deuce coming off
Yeah,
the bench.
with
Like we're
Deuce
legit
and
9 deep team now, 10 deep.
I mean
But it's
you
about
gotta
the
give
consistency. It's
yeah,
about
you gotta give
keeping that
credit
consistency.
Right?
to Huck Porty. Huck Porty, the minutes Huck Porty came in and played good minutes.
Yeah.
Came in and played good minutes, man. So, but yeah, man, it is what it is. I mean, the Knicks hate is still there. But
Of
people,
course.
it's getting less and less. The national media is all about what the other team didn't do, not what the Knicks did do. But we understand it. They sitting there every night when them cameras stop rolling, hoping the Knicks don't win another one.
I was keeping real. I couldn't watch today's games, but I did see in the beginning of the series. And what I like is something I mentioned to TJ before, is that with Atlanta, we played without food. This time there was no playing with the food.
Oh hell no!
There was no
They
playing with
learned.
it.
They learned from that lesson, and that was it.
It was straight up clean the Thanksgiving Day table, no leftovers, wrap it up, throw it in the garbage. But
Yep.
let's see how we move on. Like I said,
Did it was more like
I'm
they came and knocked all that shit off the table. You know what I'm saying? It was just like
well,
we
I'm
don't
just
want
saying.
none
I
of
mean,
this.
for a clean sweep of the 70 of the second round sixes, as we coined them years ago. Nah, they did it very neatly. You know, they put it away. They made Embiid wash the dishes. They made PG take out the garbage. You know what I'm saying? Tyrese Maxey ran to the store to get more garbage bags to throw the stuff away. You know what I'm saying? Like we made sure we did what we were supposed to do. It's just
We sunned them. Yeah.
continue to not play with your food.
Yes.
We got
Yeah.
to continue to not let these teams think that they're gonna have something on us. You know, Detroit, if they're the ones who make it through, they're gonna give us fits. Cleveland, I'm not scared, to be honest with you, as a fan, I'm not scared of either one of these teams because of how well we're clicking 2 series in a row. And again, yes, we might have played lesser competition, air quotes, but we did what we're supposed to do with them. Like we was talking before, TJ, we didn't play this whole season where the teams we were supposed to beat, we beat them. We didn't allow
Right.
them, we didn't allow them to like beat up on us and
Yeah.
take
Right.
our morale and throw us
Right.
way off our game.
Right.
And right now, like I said, this vibe just feels, if you don't want to go with my Eagles analogy, this feels like one of them Villanova Wildcat teams that made them deep runs in the NCAAs. I mean, we got the stars that played on these national championship teams.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it too early, but the vibe is there. The vibe is there, but never talk too early.
I think I think Mike Brown was holding them like holding this part of this team back. I don't think he just wanted the NBA to know what it would be like if they started running the offense through Cat. Because I'm sure they had to practice this. This just didn't come out of the blue. You understand what I'm saying? They had to run some sort of version of this in practice to see. It was like, oh, this shit. If we really make it click, it can work. You know what I'm saying? Get
Right.
JB off the ball a little bit more. You know, OG's cutting and getting to his spots. Bridges is running up and down the floor like a madman, like a kid of first day of punishment type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
well,
just that he was like, all right, I want to wait to do this when it really matters.
when you
And
got a center like him, though, like
you can't do
as a
that.
coach, like it would behoove you to not go through your center, and if you got the right tools to play off of it, and
Right,
you got a guy who can pull from as deep as he can, you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
It's just who's gonna make it out the West that can give us these problems. Like, OKC right now, to me, they're not really like outplaying the Lakers. They're just really getting all the calls,
I
which
watched
I
that
know y'all
game.
seen that bullshit.
I watched that
Hmm.
game last night, and I'm gonna tell you this: the Lakers were killing themselves the entire
Yeah.
game with turnovers, bad shots. You could see LeBron really don't have it no more. He's trying to defer. They really missed Luka this series. It's kind of tough. Luka would have definitely made a huge difference in this series. They'd have probably at least won one game by now. Austin Reeves, he's not I don't think he's fully healthy or something's wrong with him. He just don't have that spark like he did early in the season. And Luke Kennard, he can only hit if he's wide open. So like, they just got to keep a body next to him and that'll be it. But like DeAndre Ayton missed like 4 gimme bunny buckets like right at the rim yesterday. And I was just like, bro, you're not winning a series or a game if you're blowing layups 1 foot from the basket. Like you can't win a game like
Yeah.
that.
He's
So
tough,
I mean,
tough to reconcile. I don't know what kind of game he's playing in. He's just underachieving. But
super,
yeah,
super.
OKC is deep, and they match us position for position, 9, 10
Yes,
deep. So I mean, it
yeah.
just that's still the best team around. They're good. They got Chet. They got a bunch of big bodies out there. They got Isaiah. You
Hartenstein,
know,
yeah.
yeah. Who knows Mitch well. Mitch got him up. So I mean, but besides that, man, I mean, the team we're
Them,
dealing with, that we're most likely going to deal with in the next round, has done very well against OKC this season. So you gotta eat what's on your plate first, man. Like
exactly.
Here's the thing,
And
though,
them
Jamal.
Spurs, my bad, go
We
ahead.
played them very well both times we played
we
OKC.
did, yeah,
It was a couple of possessions that we lost or we got horrible foul calls. I don't want to blame it on the refs, but the officiating was horrible for both those games. And we
yeah.
still were there at the end of the game. So it's not like we can't hang with them. We need the
Them
same
Spurs
calls
though.
that Shea gets, that
Uh,
that Brunson gets. You know what I'm saying?
Brunson don't
That
get them calls, yeah, man. Shea gets the refs, yeah, yeah. I don't
it's
even.
been ridiculous seeing how it's almost like everything Shea did, LeBron was doing, but Shea was getting all the
There
foul
you go.
calls.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
If they do meet San Antonio, I mean, that's it right there. I mean, San Antonio has had their number the whole season, the whole year, and
Right.
like they weren't just beating them; they were beating the brakes off of them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's just the way San Antonio, I'm watching them the other night, the way they're throwing the ball up from three and everything was falling. I mean,
They got shooters.
and everybody looked like they was like 2 inches, just maybe
nice.
2 inches shorter than freaking Wemby. Like
Yeah.
they're a tall ass team. I don't but I I don't know. I I I I I'm not saying it out loud. That's just all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying it out loud. I'm just saying that I think our
Well,
Knicks,
styles make fights, right?
regardless,
Because
yes,
look,
regardless of
they
who
they
we end up playing, I think we're
Hmm.
they,
good.
they handled OKC, but we've handled the Spurs very well several times this year. You understand what I'm saying? They have matchup problems with us for some reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand that. I don't know if Cat is a more physical than Chet and Isaiah is against
No,
Wemby on
he's
the
not.
defense. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Or he has to really be out on the perimeter like that, and that just opens up everything else for us. I don't know what it is, but we seem to handle them pretty well when we know their deficiencies or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but we seem
And
to play very well against them.
looking at both of them squads right now too, like we are like the most veteran team too, if you want to say.
Absolutely,
We are the most
absolutely.
veteran team. Like 'cause those two teams are both really, really young. And I mean, probably the oldest veteran left. I mean, that's a star name is James Harden, but they're having their troubles with Detroit. But I think we I don't want to completely say we have the most complete team, but definitely on the East for what's left, we probably have the most complete team.
Is you know what it is because we can match to whatever you want to do.
True.
We can match. If you want to go big, we can go big. You want to go small, we can go small. But we're playing more desperate than the team we're playing against.
And
And I
cohesive.
think, yes, like they
We
were
gonna
saying,
need
I was
that
reading an
shit.
article the other day. There's like they've never seen this Knicks team. The cuts are crisp, the cuts are precise. You know, when they drive into the paint and spray, Mike Brown talks about get 2 feet in the paint and spray it out. These dudes is wide open. And like Kenny was saying today, he said, that's a practice shot. That's a practice three. Of
Yeah,
course he should knock it down. Nobody's within 6 to 8 feet of the dude. Why isn't he going to knock it down? He's a professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, knock the shit down.
yeah.
And we are the best, like, fourth quarter team in the NBA when it comes down to crunch time,
which
which
is
is a
which
huge
is
stat.
uh, for us Knicks in our history when it comes to the fourth
We ain't
quarters.
never been that. We ain't never been
It
that.
have been this good. We ain't have been this good. I'm obviously thinking directly to the '90s Knicks, and we was always playing comeback at that time. But yeah, we haven't been this good.
Have we ever had a closer like Brunson? Like, that can go get a bucket when we need a bucket?
Yeah, probably Walt Clyde Frazier, one of them. Mhm,
Yeah, Mello, but that didn't last for
mhm.
too long.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's just, I mean, I can be excited for today and just love the rest that these guys are going to get. Josh Hart is banged up pretty good. You know what I'm saying? OG. I'm sure a couple other guys. Cat hurt his back earlier in this game. So, just like for these guys to like 2 days off and do nothing and just like recoup and just watch these games and watch film and then get
Yeah,
back in the
man.
gym and get at it. Um
Just stay out the
that's
heights. Stay out of the heights. Chill.
I mean,
Focus on the next task at hand. Don't go for the BBLs on 207. None of that.
I just you know what? Half the team is married with kids, or more than half the team is married with kids. So
We're
I
talking
mean,
about NBA players, TJ.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, but you know, but yeah, man. It's you know, we deserve to be here, so they got to make use of it now. They gotta, no more proving. Now you gotta do better than last year. Did we get
yeah,
caught in the gentleman's sweep last year, or was it 4-2?
no, we ran out of bodies last year, so I think it was 4-2.
Yeah. Um. So hey, man, listen. Again, like I said, happy to be here. Proud of this team. The Knicks have consistently improved under Leon. And Leon, we must continue to trust. He knows what he's doing. Um, two Eastern Conference, titles, Eastern Conference championship appearances. That's almost equals the whole Ewing era, didn't it?
Yeah,
'Cause we was
that
we
did
was we was we was the second
that
round
did
Knicks
equal
except
it.
for a couple times or except one time.
Yeah,
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 yeah, hmm
that equaled the Ewing era for sure,
yeah. So
for sure, which is insane, which
yeah,
is insane, and the turnaround that they have. I mean, we could talk about if they can re-sign Mitch and Deuce after next year, if they want to go over the apron, if they win it all. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. He gonna keep this team together. Leon knows it. We're in striking distance. The team is getting better. They'll make a decision after this offseason what else to do to level up again and run it back, and we'll see. But let's
Too
go.
bad Tyrone's not here because let's say he would say that this is our win now phase. No,
Mm,
striking distance is that trigger word.
yeah,
Striking distance where it's there, it's attainable, it's very very close. It's very, very
Yep.
close. But what they're doing and what they're fulfilling is what we've asked for the past 3 to 5 seasons. It's just steady progression,
You know
steady
what I'm
moving
saying?
forward, and steady keeping our performances like today, like
Yep.
this series, like the last series, like how we did. We're the second seed in the East, right?
Third.
Third,
Third. Okay.
third.
Just
If
as good.
Detroit wins the series, they get home court. If Cleveland wins, we
We
get
get
home
home
court.
court. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we get
so
home
yeah,
court.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. Cause second was Celtics, right?
Yeah,
Second was that
Yeah,
second
yeah,
yeah,
seed?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why it was such a big upset that Philly beat Boston. But live by the three, die by the three, and they definitely lived on that shit.
And they are
They
now
definitely
deceased.
lived by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Just
that
it's
shit
a
is over
big
in
win.
the regular season.
I don't want to hear any
Which
of these damn excuses that the second round sixes usually use that, oh, we was tired from game seven. Y'all eliminated the Celtics and you won games
you
without Embiid. Stop. No.
Yeah,
can't
You
be
j-
you can't be tired 4 games in a row
it's the
from winning in
playoffs.
seven.
Yes, it's the fucking playoffs. That's it is what it is. Because no one would give the Knicks that benefit of the doubt. Oh,
oh my
we
god!
played
Imagine
with
if
six
we
men.
lost.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Imagine if we
I
lost
don't
the
hear it.
shit that we would have had to hear.
Yeah.
You can hear
That was a
screaming A right now. Fire everybody. Everybody's got to go. We
yeah.
need Cat needs to get out of here. We need Giannis tomorrow. All this fucking turmoil bullshit. Are you kidding me?
And
They
speaking of
couldn't get
screaming
out of the
A,
second round.
I was
Go
gonna say
ahead.
speaking of screaming A,
Yeah.
I obviously I don't watch First Take anymore, but I seen the clip of Skip's return,
Yeah.
It was
and
for one show.
I
It was for one show.
first yeah, which I looked at it like, you know what, this is a cool moment, and Skip
Hmm.
gave that man the praise that he deserves.
Yeah, I don't have a
But
problem with it at all. Yeah.
I don't have no problem with it at all. The only thing that I took from seeing it was it looked like Stephen A. got that white man approval that he's been wanting.
Mm-hmm.
That
Well,
was just it.
Will he give Max the same love? Will he give Max the
Hell
same
no.
grace?
he don't want no
Will he
parts
give
of
Max
Max
the
because
same grace?
I mean, Skip is the reason why that show is a thing. You got
yeah.
to go back to cold
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah. You got
You
to
got
go
to go
back to the
back to cold
beginning.
pizza.
Yeah, the early days. Yeah,
I don't think anything on the first take, the way it's set up now, is a guest appearance. I think we can expect to see frequent appearances by Skip again, full circle.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
I
can.
mean, for
He's
him
going
to
to be
be
part
there,
of that.
that means his Fox deal is done.
Yeah. So
I
we'll
heard
see
rumblings
that.
that Shannon, there might be Shannon appearances again. I heard possible rumors. Who
Yeah.
knows? Who
that's
knows?
Yeah,
wild.
man.
That's wild. These guys got enough. They got enough of their own fan base to carry their own water.
But
Hmm.
Cam is
but
doing it. Cam is doing it by
Scream,
himself.
he is. But Screaming A's no dummy. He goes, man, if I can get all these guys on there, I got Mike and the Mad, I got Mad Dog on there. I can
Right.
bring back Skip. I bring back Shannon. I got these other folks. It all adds. It keeps. It's an empire. He knows what he's doing. I
Yeah,
give him credit for that.
yeah. Cam is the only celebrity though that like
Yeah.
I can actually trust in that seat because he knows he actually knows what the fuck he's talking about. They be inviting all these rappers, and obviously they got to invite the WWE wrestler, superstars. My bad, not wrestlers,
Mhm.
superstars in there and shit. And they always invite people that just are like clueless to what's going on. That shit kills me.
Yeah.
It's like listening to Drink Champs and hearing their guests, and it's like you're a guest on this show, and you tell me you've never listened to or watched the Drink Champs and know like what's coming next, or know like the
Yeah.
interview's the same interview all the time,
Yeah,
and
man.
some of these
Yeah,
rappers
Nori
and
cutting
shit
you
and
off 40
guests,
times a question and shit.
he's been good with that. He's been slowing that. He hasn't been doing that down. It's just the interview style is you can tell it's throw the basic question out there, but just let the guest run. But that
Yeah.
Right.
it's the point is like when these places they be bringing on people. Like I remember years ago, I kept saying like, "Yo, First Take needs to bring me on." And shout out to Rob Swift. He made the comment and he was just like, "If you ain't a popular player, if you ain't a famous this or that, you'll never get on there. And
Mm.
it's true. And this was when he was doing he was DJing the college game day stuff. So I was
Yeah.
like, I
Mhm.
know he knows what the fuck he's talking. But
Right.
that statement though was the truth. Like you could be famous person, whoever, and you just there as a face just to promote some bullshit. But like invite people that know what the fuck is going on. Invite people that
Why they
know,
won't?
but that's tough.
Because then they'll have to debate them because they're gonna get called out on their bullshit when they make some outrageous claim
True.
about why this is
True.
this or this is that. And you're like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? I know you don't watch the games because of that statement you just said.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let me have to say Joe number one fan here, be on first take and be like, yo, you don't watch the games. I know you
Yeah.
don't watch the
Mhm.
games. You I would love
They
to be
sit in
on
a
first
room of
take.
TVs. They sit in a room of TVs with
Yeah,
1,000 games on, and it's like,
I would love to be on first take and call Stephen A. fair weather fan. I would love to do that. You don't even know
Yeah.
you don't know the 12th man on the bench, dog. What are you talking about? You ain't a fan. You
Yeah,
a
man.
bandwagoner that wants to ride when we up. And when we down, you calling for public lynchings on 34th Street, 1 Penn Plaza and shit. You know what I'm
true.
saying?
I mean, it is his job if you're gonna play fair, but you're not supposed to show bias, even though in those shows you can. But Skip did it
Oh,
all the time.
you know he's gonna be on there tomorrow talking
Yeah.
wild shit tomorrow. I'm glad Alan Hahn is on there with a greenie in the morning because Alan is an MSG dude and he
Yeah,
comes with the real shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He don't butter shit up. He don't mince words. He's really a straightforward dude when it comes to talking about the Knicks. And shout out to Monica McNutt. She be holding it down on that show as
Oh
well.
yeah, she's probably absolutely one of the best at analysis on TV for basketball right now, man. She's
True.
She
been
does her
solid for a
job.
minute. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's never hyperbole. It's never no home fan type stuff. She just breaks it
No, she
down.
does her
She
homework.
calls
She does
she
her
calls it
homework,
right
bro.
down the middle, man. All the
It's
time,
just
man. So
it's
good
just
on
like
her.
how I feel about Mina Kimes and talking football. Like
Mina Kimes is you know what? I slept on her. I always liked her, but that girl knows her shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
she's a national
She
treasure when it comes to
knows her
sports
shit.
commentary. Yeah,
When she starts breaking down like defenses and offenses of mad teams in the NFL, she's not fucking around. She's like, yeah,
right,
but this is what they do on third down. And I'm scratching my head like, why you keep running the same play if it ain't working? Like, you know what I'm saying? She sees the bullshit as it's happening. Like sometimes they say, how you gonna know the game if you never played it? That's bullshit if you do the homework. You know what I'm saying? Like
right. Yep,
she
yep.
does the homework and she's educated. So you gotta give her respect because then when the dudes come back at her, she has the rebuttal like that, ready to
And
go.
that's one of my takes all the time. Like I'm personally like, especially when talking like professional wrestling, like I'm listening to the person who's actually been in that ring and did it more than the fan, like myself, even like myself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
But
I consider myself
Dan,
close to
you've
a
got the
40
homework. You put
40
in the
plus.
work.
Oh yeah,
You
same
put
thing.
it.
Like football, pro
You're one of the
wrestling,
dudes
shit
that
like
put in
that.
the
Like
10,000 hours. You know what I'm saying? You're the
right,
10,000
right,
hours guy.
right. Right. But still, there's certain times where you take the word of the person who did it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
When it's opinion based, that's a totally different thing. But when you're really trying to break down these X's and O's and shit like that, and like shout outs to this woman, and she goes by her account on TikTok is really, I think it's really flawed football.
Hmm.
Jamal, I know you're on TikTok. I'll send you some of her links. I'm gonna try to get her on the show when the NFL season comes around. But this woman breaks down people from position by position, just and
Mm.
is pretty good at it. And when I listen to her, a lot of her takes is just spot on, spot on. And she gives a lot of love to the offensive line when talking football. So
So you So here's the one thing I get from a lot of strangers when I meet them in like cigar lounges or where I'm out in Cali talking sports with people out there. And they'll always say, you're one of the most reasonable, you're the first reasonable Knicks fan I've ever spoken to. And I'm like, bro, I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right. You
I'm not
should
gonna
like you
be
should meet my team. You should meet the rest of my team. You want to talk reasonable.
I'm not out here just blowing smoke just because my team is up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what it is. I know what I'm talking about. I watch the games, and yeah, I see shit. If you watch enough games, you're just gonna see shit naturally. You're gonna see shit naturally just by watching games repetitiously.
I'm
And
gonna selfishly take some credit and say that I've rubbed off on y'all the way I give my Eagles tapes.
Terrible, terrible.
And no, have, but have they always been honest? Have they
yes,
always been real and
yes.
grounded? That's what I mean. I don't understand it's terrible because I'm mentioning my Eagles, but you know.
Yeah. I hear you, fam. No, it's always been objective and reserve your Eagles commentary. So I can't
Yeah.
fault you on that.
Yeah, you're not just a homer spewing crazy wild shit. Like,
And that's
you
the
know,
same thing with us, as you were saying, TJ, just being a Knicks fan.
yeah,
Not
We
just
don't.
spewing wild shit.
you know why? Because listen, we've been shit for so long, bro.
So long.
We've lived through the hurt. You know, we have tempered expectations. We done beat that down. You know,
we
I
yeah,
had
we
but,
to
was front
I
we
had
was
to
front
live
and
with
center of the
people laughing
TV
in
with the
my
finger
face.
roll.
I've had
Yes,
to live
sir.
with people laughing in my face, go back to work, and people like,
Yeah.
you know, and that shit hurt, bro. Hurt
Mm-hmm.
me on a level like, you know, if I didn't need this job, I'd have fucked you up. You know what I'm saying?
It's fucking hilarious.
or just the walking around with fellow fans with their head like
Hmm.
you're actually talking about work instead of what the fuck just happened. Like you gotta live through that pain to understand.
That's
To
right.
Dog,
understand.
let me tell you the shit I will be talking if we get to raise a banner. It will be
Oh Lord.
relentless. 365 days
Telling
until
you.
we get removed from the playoffs
Again,
again.
blue
You
and
know,
orange underoos. I'm gonna find blue and orange Nick underoos and
Yeah.
wear them
the
live on the show.
championship paraphernalia I'm going to buy between t-shirts, hoodies, hats. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Yeah.
rock
Tell
that
you,
shit for the next 20 years if they never
You
yo,
get back.
dude, it'll be my wall. It'll be no bullshit. My Eagles phone wallpaper went from one Super Bowl and didn't change till the next one happened.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the Knicks win, it might be this one and then maybe never change again. But but nigga, I'm never living it down. Like it's never
I'm
no,
never
it's
No,
not
man.
going nowhere.
It's not,
you
man.
thought
You know.
you thought you hated Knicks fans now. You thought you hated people who love the Knicks now. If we
Oh
win,
no. Forget about it. You're gonna be insufferable. You're gonna earn we're gonna earn the false reputation you got now. You're gonna be well earned, yeah,
Yo,
until for a
all I
year.
know, we gotta get you, Jamal, to stop by JP's house and drag him out and bring him to the parade just so he could be in the space of us.
Oh man.
Like
I hit up
the last
JP
time you
last week
the
too,
last
yeah.
time you did this in 80 something? What? Oh, all that
Yeah.
shit you used to talk about us? Love you, brother. But still. You know what I'm
Brother
saying?
JP.
But
Yeah. I hit him up last week to see if he was going to any of the games. I think JP not far from me. JP's about 20 minutes from me.
yeah.
yeah, he in Burlington. But
But
yeah, he was
he's like, yeah,
I
he's not
guarantee
going.
He was at Penn Relays though.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Oh,
for sure. For
yeah, you know
sure.
that's his joint right there. He ain't never gonna
Nah,
they,
and rest in peace as always to his pops.
for
He's
sure.
got to keep that tradition up because that was their
Yeah.
Yes,
thing.
sir. Yes, sir, man. So, but yeah, JP's gonna be 91. He gonna be up there at the Penn Relays, fam. Yeah.
I remember when
That man knows he knows his track and field, fam. He knows his
He
global
ran a
track and field
10
too.
flat and 100. You know what I'm saying? No
Still
wing
talking about
adjustments. You know what I'm saying?
still talking about the high school talent. But
Listen,
see TJ, he's the perfect example of what we were just talking about though. When it comes to
Yes.
somebody, because he never competed in track and field. He's always been a
No.
fan. One of his
Right.
best friends is an Olympic gold medalist. Shout outs to Lamont
Yes.
Smith.
mhm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But he's always been a fan enough that always studied, did the research, understands the work. Now, I can't sit here and say he would be able to go out and coach it, but he
Right.
understands it enough that if they were to give him an analyst spot on television to talk,
Oh, he could
He'd
talk
be able to
about it
hold his
forever.
sky's the
own.
limit and the
Yeah.
ceiling's the
Yeah.
roof.
Yeah.
Nah, fam would hold his own. He knows who ran what time at what location. That's
Right.
different.
And
Yeah.
what was the headwind? Was
Yeah.
the wind aided or not?
Yeah, man. Dog, he knows his shit. And shout out to him, man, because he knows his track and field. I've never seen anybody that I've met in person like that
Yeah.
didn't run track.
Never.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Never.
So yeah.
Never. Yeah. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Or give that man his flowers. Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
But talking about the women before, I wanted to bring up, did y'all see them Aces rings?
yeah, bro.
Son.
Are they
And
nuts?
what
Can you
son,
put it up?
I still have never did the share screen properly on this phone.
Oh, you're on the phone, so
Yeah,
but
yeah. So
share it in the chat or
I know
something
I
like
could
that.
do it. I know I could do it. I know if I had the computer out, I could definitely do it on the
Yeah.
computer. But nah, son,
Yo, the ring is
they're
crazy.
two
Let me
piece.
see if I got it.
Yo, they're like two-piece rings where the top comes off and it looks like almost like a completely different ring. All I had to say though, with watching that ring ceremony yesterday, was I know Mark Davis. He got to remember it was these black women and Becky Hammond who
Mm.
brought him more rings than them
Right.
damn
And the
Raiders did.
Raiders. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah,
With the
they did their
3
thing.
joints. Yo, that's a
That shit
heavy
is
piece
crazy.
of jewelry right there. Wow. Wow. That's
Yeah.
that's
But
a 10 table ring, like Strahan said. You can see that shit from 10 tables.
But I definitely gonna say like I definitely got to be more tapped into the WNBA this year, man. Like just saw GP and just thought for like watching that Dallas Indiana game the other day. Watching that Dallas, they every other word was Caitlin Clark, but Caitlin Clark was damn near silenced in like the last quarter of the game. Not silenced, but just like a lot of mistakes, a lot of turnovers.
They shut her
It's
down?
just it was I think she still got hers. I don't remember what the stat line was, but yeah, just this the intensity that they were playing with. Like
It was
I've
already
been
like playoff intensity already.
dude, yeah, it was high.
Yeah,
And
they're no
I'm already
joke.
yeah, and I've been one of those who's been off that I've never been on it that the women's game is boring. All it needs is dunking. No. I'm a guy who I used to watch way more women's college basketball than I ever did men's college basketball because the game just felt purer.
Mhm.
But now the way that these women are balling in the W, like I have to make it a point to try to tune in
Listen,
way
Dan,
more.
more dudes
They
should
hustle
watch it
hard,
because
man.
most of these motherfuckers ain't 6 feet tall that's balling right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything is
Yeah.
I play in a bunch of below the rim leagues. Okay.
Yeah, word. Word.
with a lot of below the rim players.
Yeah,
So
and a
you
lot of
should be
these women
learning
who
how to
just got
pass.
drafted are fucking 6 feet tall. A
Yeah,
lot
no,
of
they're
them.
starting to grow. They're starting to grow. They're starting to get bigger. Like, we'll soon be getting 6'6", 6'7" chicks with coordination and fluidity to be balling. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just like everything else. You know what I'm saying? It's got to evolve, right? So this is the latest evolution of the game. 10 years from now, it might be chicks averaging 6'4", 6'5" in the league, hooping, really hooping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
When the
You might
first
get
foul line dunk occurs.
you might not. You know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get a nasty tip slam. You know what I'm saying? Over the back of somebody.
Yeah,
That's
word.
when you know that
Well,
the evolution of the game is going to be changing.
well,
You're
I
going to
don't
get a
remember her
female
name.
Wemby in there. You're going to get a
I
female
don't.
Wemby in there.
I don't remember her name, but we New York. We just got this freaking huge Chinese girl. I think she played in Golden State. I forgot her name though, or she played somewhere. And she's damn near like almost turn around and can almost damn near tip slam. I'm sure she can dunk like barely jumping off her feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But
Oh,
we'll
damn,
see.
she's
But I
that
forgot her
tall?
name. Yeah, compared to she's like 6'7", 6'8", I think, maybe six
Wow.
nine. I forgot her name though. But
Mm.
yeah, the
Yeah.
evolution is getting there. The
Yeah.
evolution
It
is
just
getting there.
the evolution of the game. The game is going to call for the evolution, and the evolution is going to happen. Like it's
Yep.
going to take one or two players to come along, and then like the days of the Shamika Holds clause and the Dawn Staley's, the 5'8", 5'9" better players. Nothing against them because they would dominate in their time and shit, and they really did their thing. But they could probably play in any era because of how they played. But
Right.
you know, the days of those type of hype players are going to be long gone. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to
Yeah.
be
Word.
you need to be 5'11", 6'1", 6'2" just to make the league. Like
Yeah.
it's going to happen.
I need to do a where are they now on Nikisha Sales.
Mm.
The reason why I loved UConn. She was the reason why I loved UConn back in the day. Her,
Yeah.
and then obviously Rebecca Lobo, we see on TV all the fucking time. But yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, freaking not much
You
to
want to get
go
into
on
anything else?
politically. Not much to go on politically. Just to say, I was just thinking a random, and I'll take this randomly because shout out to Codex. They just did this with like or as they called it, millennial type verses. Everybody would just pick a pairing and just TV moms, and it's more of a this or that or who you taking. With side
TV
note,
moms?
hold on. Side note on the verses aspect of things. Who the fuck knew Rick Ross and French Montana had verses? Like I literally just stumbled across it on Instagram,
Had
and I
what?
was like, yeah, Rick Ross and French Montana had a verses
Oh,
either a few days ago or last
Did they
weekend, and
keep it in the family or something like that? Was that
I
amongst
nigga,
friends?
son,
Because
I don't. There was 22,000 people on it watching, but I just sat there and said, who asked for this?
yeah. I didn't even know there was another verse. I can't tell you the last verses I saw.
The last one, the last good one was that Cash Money No Limit. Even though Birdman was bugging the fuck out, like hugging on dudes all night and talking NBA young boy is this, that,
the
and Nets,
last
blah blah
good
blah
one
blah
I
blah blah
saw
blah.
was the Beanie Man one.
Now
Oh man,
that's
that was
legendary.
That was
yeah,
that was a time. That was a time to be had. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
sometimes I'll just throw that back on just because of the music. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? The
I
music that
was
was
drunk
placed.
on this porch, just letting that shit go. Like I was in, I was in, I was in senior year of high school again. I was in
yeah,
fucking DJ. I was in my head. I was in arguments between me and my boy Jason. Our team Bounty, he was team Beanie all day. That was a great one.
shit,
But nah, that Cash Money No Limit one, it was too short. Like it felt like it breezed by too quickly. But
Hmm.
that one was a really good one. And it's funny just seeing Master P just looking like he's just running in place. His dancing was just bouncing and hopping and running in place. But yeah, watch
yeah.
that one. Watch that one. But yeah, back to so I'll give y'all the first one in my and what I'm thinking. Claire Huxtable
Hmm.
or Aunt Viv. And you could
Which
put
Aunt
both of them
Viv though?
together. You could put both of them together because they both were decent moms, good moms on the show. But 2-on-1,
Who was the moms from Silver Spoons?
I think Claire Huxtable is the GOAT.
Oh, no, the moms was dead, so they had the chick that worked for the dad. That was Erin Gray, the chick from Buck
Oh,
Rogers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was a baddie back then, though.
But I wasn't looking at it like that. I'm looking at it
I
from
know.
the TV, the mom, like who was the better mother?
I was waiting for the deep explanation because that's where I was going. That's why I was like, all right. You talking about verses now? What kind of verses now?
I'm just who was the better mothers? And I just randomly paired them.
Ooh.
To me, it's Claire Huxtable all day.
Where does
it's these two first, and then you
Florida
put two together.
Evans,
You put
Florida
two together
Evans?
next. You put two together next after you select one of the two that I picked.
Florida Evans versus Wheezy? You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
we'll save that one next. But Claire versus, all right, I'll give you the one that everybody loved, though, the dark skin Aunt Viv.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the better mothers?
Between light skin and dark skin, Aunt Viv?
No, I said Claire Huxtable versus dark skin Aunt Viv.
That's tough. Yeah,
that's
tough.
It's Claire Huxtable easy for me.
I think Claire's going to win against everybody.
You know why? Because that was like the first time I don't want to say like black woman empowerment, because they all like it was on some black woman, but like we related to it so much. You know what I'm saying? Just like, and how she, she was always giving Malcolm Jamal Warner fits. You know what I'm saying? This nigga would come up with some wild ass idea, and she would just politely dismantle this nigga until.
Rest in peace to Malcolm too. Rest in peace.
He needed the structure, bro. Because Steel was out there wilding. He absolutely needed the structure, man.
Looking for burgers. Jamming on the one. But Florida Evans versus Wheezy?
Yeah.
Florida Evans versus Mabel from What's Happening?
Ooh. Well, I couldn't remember her name because that's who I was thinking of. But that's why I said Wheezy, but I couldn't remember her name.
I would have said
Roger's mom was no joke, bro. Nobody fucks with her.
Poor Mrs. Thomas.
I would have said her versus freaking Nell Carter, maybe.
Oh man, no, well, that's a maid. That you gotta. So with Nell's is a maid, so you gotta go Nell versus Florence.
Oh yeah, Nell versus Florence. Who was the better mom figure?
Who was the mom on 227?
It was which one? It was Florence. It was Florentine. It was Marla Gibbs.
It was Marla Gibbs and
then old
Jack
girl
A,
from
right?
Sesame Street. Nah, the chick from Sesame Street. It was always with Gordon. What was her name? She passed away, I believe.
Oh
God, wow. What was her name? I think she was married to the dude that was in the Predator suit.
Oh wow!
Or I'll give you
the mom on Family Matters counts.
Oh, that's true. I mean, yeah.
I was saying
Elena Reed Hall was her name. Yeah.
You know
the
whose
mom
wife
from
was
Family
no joke?
Matters.
Bernie Mac's wife from the Bernie Mac show.
Oh yeah. That's a different versus, bro.
But that's a different versus.
Yeah, that's a different versus, bro.
Who was the better mother between Peggy Bundy and I forgot her name, but the woman from That 70s Show?
Oh, the little short chick.
Yeah.
Oh, Peggy Bundy. I was going to say, I would put Peggy Bundy in that other versus.
Well, yeah, that's the other versus.
Bernie Max.
I take the woman from That 70s Show as the better mother.
As a better mother. Peggy Bundy had no mother skills, man. Al just got her knocked up in the back seat of a Chevy Nova. That was happening. That was it.
He got that off the 4 touchdowns in high school. You know
Tyrone style, right?
Yeah.
This was style.
Oh man, that's TV moms. I really have to do a deep dive on TV moms to see who was like really towing the water like that.
I was trying to. This was just random. That's why, like, there's no thought put into.
What did Claire
it
Huxtable do for a job? What was her job?
She was a
lawyer.
She was a lawyer. She was a
Yeah,
lawyer,
man.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she brought that shit
That's why
right at home too.
It's hard to beat, man. It's hard to beat Claire. It's hard to beat Claire, fam.
Positive black family on television.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she even gave Lisa Bonet to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sir.
I'm trying to think of a funny one between Mama Payne and I can't think of another one.
Mama Payne and Mother Jefferson?
No, Mama Payne and the mother on the Wayans brothers.
There was no mother on Wayans Brothers.
There was no mother on Wayans brothers. It was just
Nah,
John.
it was just Pops.
It was just Pops.
Well, their mother. They never showed their mother.
Okay.
They never showed their mother. So Mama Payne or Medea?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Mama Payne.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Martin.
Yeah.
Can't mess up my mama's biscuits. Those are my mama's biscuits.
I can't get behind the Medea.
Nothing. I can't co-sign none of that.
Medea.
I was trying to think of a movie one to go up against Kevin McAllister's mother.
Oh, that's she 3-time mother of the year. Her, damn.
3-time mother of the year that never got CPS called on her.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you know, yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna let it go. There's deeper meanings to that, but as to why, but yeah.
I hear you. I'm with you on that.
All right. I'll go celebrity singer mothers. The Jacksons' mom versus Beyonce's mom. Who do you go with?
I mean,
that's some shit.
Yeah, that's they about neck and neck right there.
I think I'll go with Mike. I think I'll go with Mike's mom because she withstood watching her kids get beat in greatness.
Yeah.
Is it Catherine Jackson? And that's her name, right? Catherine?
Yeah. Actually, I just saw that today. That was phenomenal, by the way.
My daughter said I would enjoy it. My daughter said I would really enjoy that movie. Yeah.
Is it deep? And do you find anything you didn't know? Absolutely not. Is it entertaining?
It's not a documentary.
God damn, it is, bro. It is. Holy shit! I was like, damn. Yeah, man. It's like it was. Coleman Domingo put his ankles in that role as Joe Jackson. He's probably getting nominated. And shout out to let's get to do this flowers. Jafar Jackson. I ain't never seen it like that.
I heard he killed it.
Ain't seen nothing like perfect casting. I don't know what Miss Janet was mad at, talking about that it was just a vehicle for Jermaine to get his son into the entertainment business. A good fucking thing he did that shit. Because, good.
But you know the bullshit behind that, right?
He put him right in a Rolls Royce.
That, right? Because she married the other brother. She was with the other brother before. Jafar's mother was married to another Jackson before she married Jermaine. And had kids with him.
Oh.
And they're like,
what you gonna blame the children for? Blame the brothers. What you gonna blame the children for?
They got
yeah, your brothers. That we be mad. Your brothers was trading jump offs. What do you want to do?
They got their brothers and cousins.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
They were sharing. I mean, you can't be mad at the kid. Don't be mad at the baby.
I mean, when you get to those heights, though, they dip in the same pools all the time.
Because it's slim pickings, especially, Joe wasn't letting them out the house. They couldn't do nothing, so they had to, say, hey, you done with that?
Your man pulled like a wild Bobby Womack on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
He said, you gonna eat that? That's crazy.
Yeah, they had to. They can only eat what was growing around them, what they was exposed to. Joe was beating them
Shout out
until they
to
was damn near
Jermaine.
30.
I don't know if y'all saw the meme, but there's a meme going out. There was like they arrested Jermaine Jackson's barber for putting him outside with the
Yes.
Oh Lord, yeah.
That's why I called him Count Chocolate the other couple shows ago.
That shit is fucking hilarious.
Oh my god. I lost it.
Yeah.
That shit, bro.
That's why they say. They
You
say
good? You good?
stop,
You like
stop.
this? You,
That's what
you
I
like
say. I say stop AI all the time, or AI needs to be stopped. Beijing and that damn fucking them damn pencil chalk lines, them shits need to be
Mm.
stopped too.
Yeah, they out of control, man.
I
But
seen
hey,
one barber doing it. I seen one barber like doing a shape up on somebody, hitting the lines tight and all that, and no chalk line needed because he was scratching up ashiness that looked like the chalk line.
oh wow.
It just this ashiness that
Wow.
looked like the chalk line. It was crazy.
Shout out
mm.
to my Jamaican barber in Mount Vernon because he tried to do that shit one time. I was like, nah, bro, I need the alcohol. Like, you need to like wipe this shit off. You know?
Oh yeah, the
Hmm.
powder lines. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah. Nah. Take that shit off, bro. I don't
No, don't give me
that's
that.
like
Don't give
that's
me
like
that
leaving your
pencil.
suit tag on when you buy your new suit and you just leave that shit on the cuff. Jamal
Yeah,
Gotta
knows
know where.
exactly what I'm talking about,
yeah,
bro.
man.
Gotta know where it came from, right?
Come on, bro. Come on.
Jermaine is out there. He had the finger wave everywhere, going down the side of his face. I don't know what Jermaine. You just can't tell him shit. But good on him.
Nah, that nigga had the fucking kiwi shoe polish shine.
Yeah, man, that shit was
And from the
yeah,
bottle too. It was from the bottle, the squeeze bottle,
yeah.
not no.
Yeah, you had to squeeze it on your shoe and then rub it in so you can get the
Yeah.
shine going. Jesus.
Yes,
But
sir.
anyway, my experiment didn't work. It was just a random thing anyway. We're done. We got it off. We had to get the Knicks energy out to the world. So Jamal, you know what to do.
Yo, shout out to you, Mayor, for this impromptu on this special appointed blue and orange holiday. That was a good call. Um, Glad your brothers was available. This was fun. Um, Appreciate you coming out. Shout out to O. Hope you're healing up, fam. I hope you got to see the
Word,
game,
word,
and hopefully this win today help pick your spirits up. Shout
word.
out to the Lisper who's just waiting for the guillotine to fall on his Lakers. Um, Shout out brother TJ. Peace to
Yes.
Ishtar. Peace to Disabled Planets. Peace to Ill Magic. Peace to Hooks Rub Up in the Box.
Yo, I'm especially grateful because I'm out the next 2 weeks. Come this time next week, I'll be in Cartagena, so I won't be able to share in a blue and orange joy if we had to extend it another week. So I'm very grateful. Thank you for calling this impromptu. Jamal, it was a pleasure chopping up with you, sir, today on this
Absolutely.
glorious Sunday of all Sundays and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to O. Wish he could be on here to bask in the glory. Shout out to Lisper and mediocrity because that's what the Lakers are right now.
Mhm.
I know
Championship
he
or
don't get
bust.
hear it. Yeah, and when I come back, we could be talking about. Hopefully, we're talking about the Knicks up, in the series against Detroit at that point. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Thank you, Dan, for calling this impromptu. I'm gonna finish watching Man on Fire, the last episode. Quite a good series. Y'all should check it out.
I was
Yaya
going to
is
ask you
doing his
about that.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah. He's doing his thing. Besides that, I'm good. I can't be happier. I mean, what more do you want, man? You won 4-0. They really thought they was going to do something with OG being out. That was they was grasping onto straws and be like, oh, OG is out. Y'all are done. And
Mm.
haha, lo and behold, We blew you motherfuckers out. We was up by 42 with the bench squad at one point, and we blew y'all out by 30 again. And fuck Philly forever. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got. Thank you.
And on that
On you,
note, it's not fuck Philly. It's
for
just
you,
welcome to the second round once again, Sixers. We'll see y'all next season, and we'll see y'all possibly next week. Once again, 20% off your order using that code hook, using that code starting5 at hookshrub.com.
Real quick. Do
Yeah.
they break up this team now that the Philly just lost the way they did? Do they
No, they
try
just
to
moved
move
that.
Paul George?
I would just get rid of that expensive tractor trailer they got with broken wheels.
Nobody's going
Bring
to
'em.
take that.
We'll take them. I'll take them. And we out. Peace.
All right.
Peace.